I can't feel my face. I can't remember how many shots I took. By the condition of my face, 4 or 5, but I can't remember. God damn, I'm buzzing, man, dude. I'm fucking buzzing. I'm barely functional. Such a lightweight. There was a time when I could handle 4 shots. 5? Maybe it's 5. It can't be 6. There's no way it's 6. I'm back with another drunk reaction, and I'm going to be doing some more shots of plantation pineapple rum. I don't know why I had to look at this. I haven't had any drink shit today. So, but anyway, plantation pineapple rum. Um, I did the epic rap battle, Luke Skywalker and Harry last week. I took shots every time somebody got roasted. And Harry tried to fucking kill me. Like, I should file charges against Harry Potter. That motherfucker tried to kill me. He was trying to get me to be fucking dead, man. He was dropping bombs. Poor Luke. Poor Luke Skywalker. I was rooting for Luke too, man. Luke had the high ground. What the fuck, man? Like, why can't you... Anyway. Luke was trying to be funny, and Harry was just trying to go straight for the neck, Point being, somebody mentioned in the comments, of course, and I've seen this because I love Epic Rap Battle reaction shows, channels, right? Like, there's like 12 of them I regularly attend. Like, I love them all. And you always see in the comments, hey, do this one, do that one. Have you seen them all? And all this shit right there. And unfortunately, I've seen them all. And I've been obsessed with Epic Rap Battles for fucking years, man. And so, as a matter of fact, I think they were finishing up season 3 when I first got hooked up with them. And somebody turned me on to them. That was around 2014, I think. Somewhere around there. But that's around... So, 6 years been obsessively watching them as they come out, rewatching and shit. So, there's no point in doing reactions to any of those. And I'm not like, We Scheme, where you can fucking analyze and shit. I'm not a college boy. I don't know that college boy bullshit about breaking this shit down. And obviously, look at me. I'm white and fat and old, so I'm not no rap expert, right? So I can't come from that angle, like Screwface John. So, really, the newness of it would be the only thing that would be worth watching, right? But I realized I haven't seen season 1 since the first time I went through all of Epic Rap Battle. Like, there was a point when I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it all. And I did that, right? And that was about 6 years ago. And I never went back to season 1 because I thought it sucked compared to the rest. And obviously, like, they got better as they went, right? Production value, the writing, the bars, they got better, as they went. So, it's kind of like X-Files, right? Season 1 of X-Files is alright, It's okay. Season 1 of Supernatural is okay. Nothing against them, but then season 1 wasn't as good as they were going to eventually get, So, and in the case of Supernatural, wasn't as bad as they were going to get at some points either. So, Anyway, point being, I never went back and watched season 1. So, yes, I've seen it once 5 or 6 years ago. Now, there is one exception. With the Darth Vader Hitler, there's that compilation of all 3 of them, and I've seen that a bunch of times through reactions and just myself watching them. So I'm going to skip that one, because I know that fucking shit chapter and verse, and it was horrible. It was a horrible battle. Like, the last 2 battles of Hitler and Vader were excellent. The first one was dog shit. So, anyway, I'm not slamming at ERB. I'm just saying, season 1, man, they had a ways to go, right? So, you should see my first short film. It was fucking awful. And nobody's ever going to see it because that's how bad it was. So, yeah, you stumble out the gate. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so the point being, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how far I can get into season 1 drinking shots before either I'm dead or I'm finished with season 1. And, of course, there's going to be a 6-shot minimum. Or minimum. Jesus Christ. There's going to be a 6-shot maximum. Because, like I said, I kind of like living a little bit. So I'm just curious, how far can I get in there? Because the rules are, if it's a particularly savage roast, I take a shot. How far can I get through these? Because I don't remember them being that great, but like I said, it's been 6 years. So I'm just curious. So, let's check this out. Tell you what, man. There's certain alcohol that's just really good for taking shots and certain alcohol that's not good for taking shots. This is pure gasoline. Don't get me wrong. It is pure gasoline. But it is smooth. It has a smooth aftertaste. For me, it's about the aftertaste. That first shock, you're going to get kicked in the nuts no matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you're drinking. If it's, of course, it's 80 proof. If it's anything above like 10 proof, or 20 proof, I guess. Like, because 10% alcohol, 20 proof, right? This is 40% alcohol, 80 proof. If it's anything above 10% alcohol, you're getting kicked in the nuts. That's off the top. You are automatically getting kicked in the nuts. The difference is what happens next. Is what happens next like, oh my God, this is horrible? Or is what happens next, that's kind of tasty? That's the key. That's what makes a good shot and what doesn't make a good shot. This shit is fucking tasty. You know? Like, yeah, you're getting kicked in the nuts. There's no way around it. That's going to happen, right? So if my theory is if you're gonna get kicked in the nuts regardless, you might as well get kissed on the cheek afterwards, right? Like that's this. So that like fucking whistle pig, he kicks you he kicks you in the nuts, then he fucks you in the ass, right? Nobody wants that. That's why you got to mix whistle pig. I ain't fucking drinking that shit straight. All right, so let's start this shit.
Rap battles of history. John Lennon versus Bill
Man, that voice is so different. I know he evolves.
Hell, you're making my ears bleed. You need a muzzle. Why you pissed off all the time? Didn't your mom give you a cuddle? You're the type of guy who could die of a heart attack just in the shower. You need to chill out for a minute and smoke weed for an hour. Every time I watch your show, all you do is scream at me, and your face looks like a shit I took high on LSD. I'm John Lennon.
I don't know. Is that a roasting? Like, we may need a lower bar, man, because this shit wouldn't even pass. It wouldn't even pass muster in season 3, man. It's just, man, they really evolved. I guess that's not quite good enough. So, anyway, let's get back to this.
I'm a legend. I can see through all your tricks. I wonder how much George Bush paid you to suck his dick.
All right, yeah, we got one. That's a shot. Yeah. How much did George Bush pay you to suck his cock? I almost said, that's not as bad as I remember. And then that second nut got hit with the boot. The nut had only hit the boot had only hit the first nut, and I was like, this ain't so fucking bad. I was literally about to say that. And then the shoe rolled around to the second nut, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Holy shit. I think the bottom line here, throughout the whole course of the epic rap battle, the sexual bars hit the hardest. Whether we're talking about incest, pedophilia, not necessarily gay jokes, but, well, see, here's the thing. Like, telling somebody to suck your dick ain't really a gay joke, in my opinion. It's a power joke. It's a dominance joke. You could easily just say, lick my boot, right? It'd be the same effect. I think those tend to hit the hardest, as far as I can remember. Going through my memory of the whole history of the channel, Yeah, that was ugly.
You fucking long hair, living in your yellow submarine. We about to get sunk with a right-wing political machine. Stop your presses, Lennon. You call me Mr. Bill O'Reilly. When it comes to squashing liveys, I come recommended highly. You weak. Between you and me, there's no comparison. I'll beat you so bad you weep gently like George Harrison. You're Paul McCartney's bitch with his talent than Ringo. And I'd rather suck George Bush's dick than Yoko Ono.
Man, this hits harder than I remember. I didn't remember there being one shot. I'm taking 2 shots. I'm not out the first video yet, man. Jesus. Like, this may be a short fucking video. Shorter than I was thinking. I think, 8 videos will get me 6 shots. Man, I don't know about that, dude. I'd rather suck George Bush's dick than Yoko's. And that's a rebuttal, too, which is always good. And I was going to make the point, listening to this, that the writing is clever. This is the very first one. Now, it may not be the first one they ever did. Like, just because it's the first one they release doesn't mean it's the first one they did. They may have, cut their teeth on a couple others, right? And we know that there's one from this season they never released was Hillary Clinton, right? So they had standards. But the writing, some of that writing was really clever. George Harrison, guitar gently weeping and shit. I don't know what he meant about crushing limeys. That must be a historical reference that's just lost to me, and I lived through that era, so I don't know. But, yeah, the writing is pretty fucking clever. Yeah. Yeah, the toke. The boot caught both nuts at the same time that time. I don't remember there being 2 fire bars in this first one. Like I said, though, those sexual jokes hit, man. They fucking land.
Won't know, but you can't buy me love. But I'll kick your ass for free. I'll take Maxwell's silver hammer and give you a lobotomy. I'm tired of how you scheme to stir the people up. Why don't you just take a vacation and shut the fuck up? Cause I'm evil, hard black, and then darn cheesy. $10,000 shoes I use to stomp out a beetle. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. That's how I survive. Now here's Sting. What? Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Yeah, see, I know what that's a reference to, of course. You know, the famous outtake, right? You know, that dude was mad. Those outtakes of him being mad there, and the ones of Casey Kasem where he's cussing out his producer, those are the best. You know, like if you've never heard the Casey Kasem one, you probably don't even know who the fuck Casey Kasem is these days, right? But like, man, his outtakes were awesome considering his wholesome image. Oh man! All right, well, I didn't expect that to be a two-shotter, so let's go to the next one. I don't remember this one being very good at all, like at all. Because they did it, like the Chuck Norris meme was big back then, and it looks like they're actually December 8th. Like this is actually we're at the 10-year anniversary. But the Chuck Norris meme was always a little lame. Like it was fine, you know. It's like Satan didn't want him to come to hell because didn't want him ever. Satan wouldn't let him die because he was afraid he would come to hell. You know, I don't know. Like it was alright, his dad joke shit. But they went really deep on that, as I remember, and that was just like it was okay, but it's not taking a shot worthy. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out. Oh my God! Okay, I don't know why I was so focused on Abe Lincoln or on Chuck Norris. Abe Lincoln has become he's one of these, they call it an ensemble dark horse on TV tropes, where Spike comes in for a couple episodes. They were going to kill him off, and then he ends up being a major part of the massive part of the whole series because they realize how awesome he is. Abe Lincoln has been this. He will come in and pimp smack a fucking presidential candidate in a heartbeat and cuss them the fuck out to their face, right up in their grill, screaming at him and shit. Very disappointed he didn't come into the latest one, and probably because of COVID, because you have to them interact, like really be this close and scream at each other for it to work. And I guess they didn't know, like you notice, like that shot with Biden and Trump, it was all isolated. There's nobody like in each other's face like you sometimes see in these battles. For Abe Lincoln, you need that. You need him in their face, or it just doesn't work, right? And I don't know how you shoot that without in COVID right now. Screaming, spit flying everywhere. I don't think it works. So I don't know though. I was disappointed he didn't show up for that. All right, Abe, let's see what you got, motherfucker.
And 65 years in the past, I won the Civil War with my beard. Now I'm here to whoop your ass. I ran up on your back. You cure cancer with your tears. Well, tell me, Chuck, how come I never sat down and cried on your career?
God damn.
Has-been on TV selling total gems. And you're gonna lose this battle like you lost Return of the Dragon.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked, by the way.
I squash you like I squash this out. I never told a lie, and I won't start now. You're a horse with a limp. I'll put you down. This isn't Gettysburg, punk. I'd suggest retreating. I invented rap music when my heart started beating.
His flow is weird, man. I know I'm white and I can't really address that, but it just doesn't have any rhythm, man. Like I don't know. That's probably the wrong way to put it. It's just not. There's something about his flow is just weird. It's throwing me off. But yeah, like I said, I'm no expert, but it just doesn't. It doesn't like this dude is cadence. I think is the word I'm looking for. Lincoln's cadence it's smooth, and his cadence isn't smooth. That's probably the best way to put it.
My face on the side of a mountain. You voted for John McCain. I've got a bucket full of my head, and I'm about to make it rain. You want bullets with your beard? I catch them with my skull. I make fun of water, but I never even see them. I am Chuck fucking Norris. I've spread more blood and gore than 40 score of your puny civil wars.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
I split the union with a roundhouse kick. I wear a black belt on the beard that I grow on my dick. I attack sharks when I smell them bleed.
Yeah, see, this is just all meme shit,
Water just wants to be around me. My fists make the speed of light wish that it was faster. You may have freed the slave, but Chuck is everyone's faster.
Yeah, and I may have been just predisposed to be biased because this is probably my least favorite one. Well, no. There's one with the fucking Easter Bunny, which I think it's got to be season 1, right? The fucking Easter Bunny, that's the absolute worst one I've ever seen in my life. That I remember. It's been a while. But I was predisposed to not like this. There was that one bar that really made me laugh. That probably should have taken a shot. I'd rather reserve it for something that's even better, though. Like, we got a level here. There's levels to this shit. So if this was the only one I was doing, I probably would take a shot. But let's just move on. Sarah Palin, Lady Gaga. I don't remember this one at all. Like nothing about it. Although I do think Nice Peter plays Lady Gaga. I think. I'm not sure. I think they tell us her. Yeah, Nice Peter plays. Oh, Epic. Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say Epic Lloyd played Sarah Palin. I was like, what the fuck? No, that was John McCain. Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay, so I don't remember anything about this shit, but let me get the shot ready. Surely to God there'll be a shot here, right? We'll see. I like the beat for this one. It reminds me of the Oprah beat. Oprah versus Ellen.
Look what we have here! Transvestite with a keyboard trying to be freaking here! Your voice sounds like a roaster having sex with a frog. You put a lot of lipstick on you, but you still look like a dog. Put down that teacup, honey, go put on some pants and stop letting little monsters teach you how to dance in. You may be gaga, but you ain't a lady at all. It's in those outfits you've been wearing that takes baseball.
God damn.
I'd rather elect a Smurf than vote for you. Governor of Alaska? That's like the principal of a home school.
All right, that's shot worth. Governor of Alaska. That's right. Take this fucking heat, Alaska. Like just randomly, like fuck you, Alaska. Oh. Holy shit. That's brisk, baby. That's a good line. Like just randomly eat my ass, Alaska.
Principal of a home school. You are the sum of everything I despise. We're the most dysfunctional family since the Jackson fucking 5. Just trust me, your 15 minutes of fame came in wet. Go back to your igloo. Spend some time with your kids before they're pregnant. Your fragile little body couldn't even handle what I do. I think the truth is, Sarah, my music just scares you.
Your music doesn't scare me. I'm a mother of 5. I killed moose with my bare hand before you were alive. Everything you do is just a rerun of
Now that's a fair criticism.
like a bunch of gay piranhas.
Well, here's the thing. Like I think Lady Gaga, she took because here's the thing. Madonna just reinvented herself because people get tired of the same shit. Like Madonna and Tiffany came out at the same time. Or no, who's the one that sang True Colors? I remembered. I was reaching for my phone to Google, and I remember Cyndi Lauper. Jesus Christ, Madonna and Cyndi Lauper came out at the same time. Cyndi Lauper was a better writer. She was a better singer, but Madonna lasted because she kept reinventing herself and reinvigorating herself and becoming something different. Like she had the name recognition, but she was new. Like how many people are like, we recognize who you are, we know you, so we'll give you a shot, but also you're new and different. Like that's rare. Like fucking Clapton, the same shit for how many fucking years now, right? Love Clapton, but same shit. So Cyndi Lauper never made it big. Madonna did. So it wasn't like Lady Gaga copied Madonna. She never copied any of Madonna's eras, any of her phases. She just copied the adaptability. Metamorphosing yourself. So that it's a cogent observation, but I don't think it lands because it's not factually true. Like it's just, she was inspired by her. So I don't know. That's probably way more analysis than this deserves. But
I sound more intelligent than you when I fart. I wonder if you even know how to spell the word art. You don't belong in politics. You belong in a hockey game. History will regret you like John McCain.
I love the fucking. Epic Lloyd is just epic. Like he is well named because that dude's hilarious. And man, he is a fucking chameleon, by the way. I can't feel my face. I can't remember how many shots I took. By the condition of my face, 4 or 5, but I can't remember. Anyway, let's get on to Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking. I don't remember this one other than I know they did the Stephen Hawking voice. So that was pretty cool. God Goddamn, I'm buzzing, man, dude. I'm fucking buzzing. I'm barely functional. Such a lightweight. There was a time when I could handle 4 shots. 5? Maybe it's 5. It can't be 6. There's no way it's 6. Anyway.
Albert Einstein! What's up?
When I apply my battle theory, minds are relatively blown, so take a seat, Steve. Oh, I see you brought your own. What?
You're a dick. You're an ableist dick. By the way, this actor, Zach Sherwin, God, that dude's amazing on these epic rank battles. And here's the thing. He never appeared in season 6. I kept expecting, I know he's a writer. They showed him behind the scenes shit. You know, he was there as a writer. Work him in, man. He's a good fucking performer. The fuck, you selfish pricks? Like, fucking Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd just wanting to hog up all the goddamn screen time? Like, let a brother have some, man. Jesus, this motherfucker's hilarious, man.
What's your voice? I can't freaking tell. You sound like Marty. Having sex with this
God damn. Man, I don't even know what the hell is a shot anymore. Is that shot worthy? That's pretty fucking close, man. That's pretty fucking close. He is going in, man. I don't know. I'll take that under advisement.
I'll school you anywhere, MIT to Oxford. All your fans will be like, that was Oxford.
That's a very clever pun. I don't even like puns.
You're gonna be scared, cause that means Albany equals MC squared. You got no idea what you're messing with, dear boy.
This voice is great.
Rims on my chair, that's how I roll, y'all. You look like someone glued a mustache on a troll doll. I'll be stretching out the rhyme like gravity stretches time when you try to put your little piece.
I know there's like a bunch of science shit here that's... Because I actually watch Star Talk. I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love the Fermilab videos with Don Lincoln. Those are excellent. So I regularly consume that shit. And I just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. P-Brain, the fuck you talking about?
Kind of mind on the best, on the Snoop Dogg science. I'll be dropping that apples on your head from the shoulders of giant.
I mean, Albert Einstein had a much better round. I mean, if we're just going to talk about who won right here. That was okay. There was like some wordplay, but there wasn't any like actually gargantuan bomb. You know what I'm saying?
I had 2 shoulders you'd have stood on. If you can stand, I'll give you a brief history of pain at the back of my hand. You can't destroy matter or me. For serious, ripping holes in you bigger than the hole in your black hole theory was.
You know, I'm kind of with Screwface John on this one, where when they just stand around bragging about themselves, it's just not as impressive to me. I want to see punches. I want to see knock a motherfucker out, man. You know? And you're just, basically you're doing this instead of doing this, right? And this can be funny, which, like I was just talking about in the previous video, this can be funny. You know, being funny can be good, right? But I'm here for motherfuckers getting knocked the fuck out. Mike Tyson blows. That's what I'm here for. And when you're bragging about yourself, that's just not as funny to me, you know.
There are 10 million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nerve.
Motherfucker did all that for a Yo Mama joke. I mean, he took a long walk for a short joke. That's all I'm saying.
Bring the heat with the mushroom clouds you're making. I'm about to pick raps from scratch like Carl Sagan. And while
Fucking
the
epic
my
look.
work is based on you, I'm a supercomputer. You're like a TI-82.
I don't know. I mean, Albert Einstein came close to some shots, and maybe, like, if I wasn't already fucking buzzing, my throat wasn't, like, ready to die, I would have taken a shot, so it was really close. But it wasn't over the top. You know, it wasn't quite there. Next, we got I remember this being the worst video ever.